It is the fly curl press. It just works. So check this out. We start up here, and we are going to do a classic cable fly. We're going to go all the way down for a big stretch. Notice, I'm not cocking my biceps like this. I'm letting them go full stretch as well as my chest. The next movement is for me to bicep curl straight. No bullshit. Bicep curl all the way to this position here, which sets us up for a press, returning us back to the fly, slow, eccentric, and then a curl, and then a press, and then a fly, and then a curl, and then a press, just like that.
So this video actually made me a little bit sad. This used to be the type of bullcrap that Dr. Mike would call out. But now there's such a concern with getting views that you're willing to give absolutely horrific information just to get clicks. You're going to reasonably tell me that you're going to have a bicep curl and a chest press in the same movement and think that you're going to reasonably stimulate those muscle groups. If you had a bicep that could keep up with a chest press, you would have the biggest biceps, the strongest biceps that we have ever seen, the weakest chest, triceps, and shoulders that we have ever seen, or a combination of the two. Please stop putting out stuff like this because it is truly horrendous and makes everybody look really bad for those who are actually trying to get gains and are actually concerned with scientific literature and lifting.
So is this fly curl press combo movement actually as bad as TNF is making it out to be? Yeah, it really is. I honestly thought Mike was trolling here and was waiting for him to crack a smile at the end and make a V-shred joke, but sadly that moment never came. But this here is a live demonstration of what actually happens in practice when, for some reason beyond just chasing social media engagement, you decide to combine a compound exercise like a chest press with an isolation exercise like a biceps curl, assuming you're someone who actually does train close to failure. The reason why this makes zero sense is because, as mentioned, you're going to be far stronger on the pressing portion of the lift compared to the curling portion, and so your biceps will always end up being the limiting factor and will reach failure way before your chest even gets close. And so what's the point? Just separate the movements out, give proper focus to each muscle, and use the appropriate amount of weight each one can handle. So here comes the final rep, curling as hard as possible with 100% effort, and yet, the chest press still basically moves like a warm-up. I took a few seconds here just so I could get the handles back into position, but as you can see, even though my biceps already completely gave out, my chest is pretty much just getting started and has plenty of gas left in the tank. I didn't even bother continuing because I didn't want to waste any more energy on this nonsense, and I highly suggest you don't either if you're actually serious about maximizing your gains.